Shalom. I want to start by giving all praise to Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahushai, Wa'aruka Kudash, a double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace, salutation to Akim across the earth for doing his work in sincerity and in truth. So basically this video I want to go into the fact, that doing this work, if you do the work of Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahushai, it's a calling, it's not something that you choose to do, that you wake up one day and you're going to be like, yeah, I'm going to do this, because if I look at myself, I've been in the camp for a couple of years. Don't ask me how long because I don't know. Because even when I hear other brothers talking about that they are already a couple of years here who came after me, then I'm like, oh, then I'll be like, oh shit, snap. How long am I in the camp? It might been, I don't know, man. It might have been, I think it's 7 years, I think. I'm not sure. But yeah, it doesn't matter, the elder apostles been doing this, pushing this truth, being on the highways and byways more than 30 years. So, the few years of mine is nothing, in comparing to them. But nevertheless, it's a calling. I from nature, I'm not a person that I said it was always. I'm not a person that I was a person that was never comfortable with speaking in public. So and for me to imagine myself, if people would have told me like, yeah, you're gonna be on the highways and byways, you're gonna be on the internet, making videos on YouTube. I wouldn't believe that, I wouldn't buy that because I was not never I was like a person that was comfortable to speak in public, but nevertheless, it's a calling. So yeah, we have to do this, we have to do this so that the kingdom can come. And of course, we better ourselves and warning our people. You were chosen to do this. This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 3, verse 17. Son of man, I've made thee watchman unto the house of Israel. And it's talking about the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and the so-called Indianos, to be watchmen. Warn them, bring them back to Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai. That's what we are doing, And the thing is, my sheep shall hear my voice. Those who will have to hear it, they will hear it and they will get it. Son of man, I have made thee watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me. Yeah, from the elder apostles on down, we've been doing that. When I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, and thou givest him not warning, nor speakest to warn the wicked from his wicked way, to save his life, the same wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at thine hand. And you don't want somebody deaf on your hand, because you shut up, you didn't tell him about the truth. And of course, the majority of people, they ain't gonna get it. So yeah, nevertheless, you wash your hands. Let me see, verse 19. Yet if thou warn the wicked, and he turned not from his wickedness, nor from his wicked way, he shall die in his iniquity, but thou hast delivered thy soul. Again, when a righteous man doth turn from his righteousness and commit iniquity, and I lay a stumbling block before him, he shall die, because thou hast not given him warning. He shall die in his sin, and his righteousness which he had done shall not be remembered. Yeah, like the scripture said, better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof. You know how many people so-called started in camps, so-called were in the truth, eventually fall out. It's a race. It's a marathon. And the end is close, man. We can see the finish line. It's there, but it's hard. But it's there, but it's gonna be harder. Look, all the things going on. The strikes in France, people with the car stranding. Basically, yeah. There's no gas. You know, a lot of stuff going on. The toilet paper. famine. You got the bird flu going on in Holland. A lot of farmers already they destroyed the fowls that they had. Whether it be chicken, you know, chicken, turkey, those things. The things with the farmers. So yeah, they're really messing. They're really messing. They're putting all these. I said that the stocks, these places where they got all the food. Where they stock all the food. They just, yeah, basically put it on fire. So the book of Ezekiel chapter 3 verse 20. Again, when a righteous man does turn from his righteousness and committed iniquity, and I lay a stumbling block before him, he shall die, because thou hast not given him warning. He shall die in his sin, and his righteousness which he had done shall not be remembered, but his blood will I require at thine hand. Nevertheless, if thou warn the righteous man, that the righteous sin not, and he does not sin, he shall surely live, because he is warned. Also, thou hast delivered thy soul. And of course, it's not up to us if somebody gonna get it. And in the beginning, I remember, if I look at myself, all my family, I was talking to all of them. Basically, none of them was listening. Some were listening, kind of half-assing listening. But yeah. I had this fire, and even got angry when people didn't get it. But yeah, as you grow in this truth, you understand that the majority of people need to die anyway. So yeah, so be it. For a lot of people, death is the only cure, and will come. So like I said, this truth is not for everybody to understand. And even Yahushai, and not even, but Yahushai also knew that, and he, don't forget, Yahushai could see the spirit. So this is, let me just read a little bit. So this is the book of Matthew chapter 13 and 1. The same day went Yahushua out of the house and sat by the seaside, and great multitudes were gathered together unto him, so that he went into a ship and sat, and the whole multitude stood on the shore. So Yahushua went by the seaside, and he went to talk to the people, but there were so many people that he had to go on a boat in order for people to see him and hear him. And he spake many things unto them in parables. So Yahushua started talking in riddles. Verse 9, who had ears to hear, let him hear. And the disciples came and said unto him, why speakest thou unto them in parables? So the disciples were like, Yahushua, why are you speaking unto them in parables? Why are you speaking to them in those riddles? Like, you already know that they ain't going to get it. And let me see, Yahushua answered. He answered and said unto them, because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it's not given. So that shows you it's not for everybody. That's why the majority of people ain't going to get it. Therefore speak I to them in parables, because they see not, and hearing they hear not, neither do they understand. Yeah. Oh, I skip a verse. For whosoever had, to him shall be given, and he shall have more abundance, but whoso had not, for him shall be taken away even that he had. Therefore speak I to them in parables, because they see and see not, hearing they hear not, neither do they understand. And in them is fulfilled the prophecy of Isaiah, which said, by hearing ye shall hear and shall not understand, and seeing ye shall see and shall not perceive. Because it's not for everybody. One time we had this Jake from Nigeria standing at the camps for hours. We explaining everything, starting from, the simple scripture, the Most High is a dark-skinned man, his son is a dark-skinned man, things like that, starting real simple, but yet he didn't, at a couple of hours, or 2 or 3 hours, he's like, but yo, who are the Israelites? So that shows you it went straight over his head. You think somebody gets it, but he doesn't get it. If he ain't supposed to get it, he won't get it. For this people, heart is wax grows, and heart goes back to the word lab, which means your mind. And the ears are dull of hearing, and the eyes they have closed, lest at any time they should see their eyes. So like lest at any time they should see with their eyes and hear with their ears, and should understand with their heart and should be converted, and I should heal them. So Yahweh is like, yeah, if I make it too easy, make it plain to them, then they're gonna understand it. And then I have those undesirables basically, then I have to heal them, you know? Yeah. Verse 16. But blessed are your eyes, for they see, and your ears, for they hear. So if you understand this truth, it's already a blessing, because the majority of people, they ain't gonna understand it. And you gotta keep in mind, not everybody is a teacher. You know, not everybody is gonna be able to make it in the camp. But nevertheless, you can be in the truth. You know, if the Most High got a plan with you, you will find out when it's time for you to I said it, fulfill that plan. So let me jump to the book of First Corinthians concerning, because you know you might be at your home and you be like, yeah, you be watching videos, but you don't how you say that, you're watching videos but maybe you don't got the understanding to start making videos by yourself, or or you know sometimes the boundary, the I said that it could be very difficult, to take a chance, or even being committed. And maybe you got a camp in your area, close to you, in a city near you, and you find it difficult to go there every on the day that they teach, but nevertheless, and even also in the camps, of course, you look at certain brothers, everybody got their skills. The Most High gave everybody his talents. Some are very good in history, some are very good in you just name it, all the things. Everybody got his purpose. It's like your body. In the book of what I'm about to read, it's gonna explain it. It's like a body. All parts of the body are important, and we are one body in Yahweh Basham Yahushai. So all of us is important. So this is the book of First Corinthians chapter 12 and verse 12. For as the body is one and had many members, and all the members of that one body, being many, are body, so also is Yahushai. For let me see. For by one Spirit we are all baptized into one body, whether we be Jews or Gentiles, and that's talking about those who rose up knowing that they were children of Israel, and those who basically later find out, and that's talking about the majority of our people, because as a child I didn't grow up with the understanding that I was a child of the Most High, of the chosen people. I knew there was something fishy with his Jeebus character. I always had a problem with him, also with the name. And eventually I found out. All through the spirit and the works and the will of Yahweh Sham Yahushai. If you are selected to understand it, you will understand it. Otherwise, you won't. Let me see. Verse 14, for the body is not one member, but many. If the foot shall say, because I am not the hand, I am not of the body. Imagine yourself when you bump your little toe. You'll be limping for a moment. It's a small member, but it's very important for your balance. It's lucky for your balance, Uh, if the foot shall say, because I am not the hand, I am not of the body, is it therefore not of the body? No, it still is. And if the ear shall say, because I am not the eye, I am not of the body, is it therefore not of the body? If the whole body were an eye, where were the hearing? If the whole were hearing, where were the smelling? Yeah. So that shows you that all the body parts, there's all the parts of the body are very important, you know? So let me see. If the whole body were an eye, where were the hearing? If the whole were hearing, where were the smelling? But now had Yahweh set the members, every one of them, in the body as it had pleased him. Yeah, like I said, this is the Most High's movie. It's not up to us. And if they were all one member, where where were the body? But now are they many members, yet but one body. And the eye cannot say unto the hand, I have no need of thee, nor again the head to the face, I have no need of you. Nay, much more those members of the body which seem to be more feeble are necessary. Yeah, like I said with the with the small toe, you just bump your small toe and you'll be limping. And those numbers of the body which we think to be less honorable upon these bestow more abundance honor and our uncomely parts have no more adopted comeliness. So yeah, one body, different functions. Some are good with history, some are good concerning technique, seeing what's going on. Some are really going deep into the news. So yeah, we all got a part of it. And if the Most High wants you to be a teacher or call you to go to a camp, you will go. You know. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it like that. So if you're at home and you'll be watching videos, but yeah, you got your doubt concerning going on the highways and byways, just pray to Yahweh Basham Yashan, He shall make it clear. And first and foremost, like I said, it's already a blessing if you understand this truth. Because the majority of people ain't gonna understand it. So yeah. With that, I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Basham Yahushai, Baruch Kudash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace, salutation to Akim across the earth for doing his work in sincerity and truth. So with that, I'm gonna say Shalom.